Damn, that's actually a sick intro.
That's a bit like
I
our
mean,
intro.
yeah, like there's no watermark, which is nice to see.
Yeah. I
And
mean,
yeah,
there's no digs at anyone there. It's just warm ups. They're just a bit
yeah,
sloppy.
we just don't like watermarks. They're very unprofessional.
I would very much like to know how he's composed this, because this is really good.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
it's actually
it's
good
not that
quality.
easy. He must also have a lot of storage on his phone to actually do the editing, because like it must take up like 4 gigs. Yo, welcome back to another episode of the Guru Podcast. It has not been that long compared to the normal times we do podcasts.
Hmm.
Amanda been loving that episode 3. Many people have said
Yeah,
that it's the best one.
yeah,
I'm happy to
yeah.
agree with that.
Actually, they said we've been taking the feedback very well. Like basically said that it was better because the guests were more interesting, and it didn't have the flaws of the first episode.
Yeah, in it. I just
Yeah.
couldn't agree more with that. Yeah. So today we're not interviewing anyone. We're just, we're doing what we did in episode 1. We're just chatting some, sick stuff. The first thing we've got lined up for today is, you may not have noticed, but Riz and Ted have dropped a video. So, and I haven't watched it yet, so I'm gonna react to it.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And to be honest, they've been bragging. They were talking about it in the last episode about this Roblox game. I don't even know what it's called. What's it called again?
It's called Alone in a Dark House.
And wasn't there that geezer who like died on Christmas?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
that's well
creepy.
scary.
I I I talked about it at the end of the video.
Yeah, that freaked me out. I actually couldn't sleep after that.
Me neither.
So from what I know, I've watched like a minute of it because I watched a bit this morning. But I guess we're gonna find out. But I know that you've got like most of the other endings in this. You're trying to get a new ending.
Well, I
Basically.
don't actually think I've completed the normal ending. Oh no, I think the normal ending is like I don't know. I've only done the truth ending before with Rose.
All right. Well, I mean, we might as well get into it. I'm just gonna turn on the video. I will go full screen and I will play this stuff. So my computer's so slow. I'm just getting it up right now. And let's go.
Yo, what's up, guys?
Alright, so
Today, me and Riz are going to be
Oi,
playing
Billy,
Alone
before you
in a
start
Dark
that,
House on
yeah,
Roblox.
yeah.
I've just found out that
Uh-huh.
Dom K's new podcast, The Bells Are Off, has uploaded his first podcast.
Oh my god, that is amazing! I literally can't wait.
It's 13 minutes long.
Oh, we could react to it, you know.
Well, yeah, we could do actually.
Because that's decent sized, and then I don't think anyone can take that down for copyright because it is fair use.
Yeah, yeah,
I mean, there's some people that would love to take that down for copyright, but
yeah.
sometimes you just got to chill.
Mm.
Obviously, I'm not talking to anyone directly.
Maybe,
Just
yeah. Maybe I won't post it on my channel, just in case.
no, I
Or I
think
won't post this.
you can post this episode because like half the YouTubers on this platform are commentary, and there
Yeah,
was
I
that
know,
fair
but, like,
use act, wasn't there?
Yeah,
Where like
but
if you commentate and add criticism, then
it's still a pain if someone takes down your
if
video.
someone takes it, like we're not
'Cause
gonna
it
make any
takes
money
long.
of it. They could at least just steal all the ad revenue. I wouldn't care.
Yeah,
But anyway,
yeah.
all right. So yeah, let's carry on with this. Hold on, can I fix the? How?
And it's going to be a sick time. We're going to try and get this new ending that we haven't got before called the, what's it called again, Riz?
I think it's called the truth ending.
You actually.
We need to get this in HD.
Yeah,
Actually, no,
get
there's
an
literally
8K.
no point because Share Factory exports in 720p.
But I'm not sure.
Alright, yeah, we're going to try and get that. We haven't watched it.
So the truth. Oh, I can see that Nana Hunt
get it
1234
today.
is a truth seeker. What
That
does
who
that
is?
mean? You are.
Oh,
I think
Riz.
you're. Oh, no, that's
That
Riz.
means no, we're both truth seekers.
All right.
It basically means that we've leveled up.
Oh, so that's like your rank.
Yeah.
All right.
So we're on our twos, so it's gonna be much more scary.
Right, have you
It's gonna
started
be
it?
sick.
Yeah. I'm in the bit
How
where you're
far
like,
in-
there's the guy Fortnite dancing.
Oh yeah, that's Riz.
Yo, which one's that?
I don't know.
I've got one of those TikTok apple juice where it sounds like you're biting an apple in the bottle. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah. Ow.
Do you hear that?
No. Oh, sweet. There's no lamp.
So is this recorded from your perspective or Riz from your perspective, right?
Yeah, mine. Yeah.
I got
Right, guys,
houses.
this is where it gets scary. What's down here?
I'm actually
Yo,
on the edge of
we're in
my
the
seat.
basement. What the
Did you
hell?
hear that noise? That was so
Yeah, I heard that. What the hell? Alright, let's go. I'm kinda
Okay,
scared.
gotta-
Yo,
Why are you
what's
kinda scared?
here?
I'm so
Go
scared,
check
bro.
out if there's any cash. Yo, there's some cash there. What the hell? Oh, what's in
Wait, what
here?
do you need cash for?
Oh, whoa.
You can buy it in the shop and get like outfits and stuff.
Alright, safe.
$20, yo.
Turn it out. Yes!
Yeah.
Yo, is that flooded?
Whoa, why is there a light on?
I don't know, but this is good.
Yo.
Safe night, guys.
Oh, wait,
The
Teddy, turn it off. Yeah, bro.
Oh, look at teddy bear.
Yeah, that's cute. What's on it?
That's fuego.
Yo.
Oh, look.
We accessed
Yo,
the
that's
PC.
your streamer setup,
Yo, there's
Ted.
some gamer PC. Wait,
Yeah.
what? There's photos. What the hell?
What the?
What the
I'm
hell?
actually scared.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
That's
This was probably the most this was probably the hardest video I've ever had to record.
yeah, that like it's almost as bad as those maze games where you get
Oh
jump
yeah, I played that when I was like 6
Oh,
at my brother's friend's
nah.
house, and that was not
Alright,
cool.
the only reason I'm carrying on watching this is for the viewers. So,
Yeah.
goddamn, I saw a scary man on that computer. The person working there does have a pretty piff mug though, and a nice carpet. Alright, wait, what the hell? Yo, what the hell? Get out of here.
That's crazy.
Alright, is there another photo? 8,
What
5.
does that
Uh,
mean?
I bet that's the
Maybe
code.
check in here, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Oh,
a
vault
code.
code, yeah.
What are
Yeah,
those
those
noises?
noises.
Yeah, we were just snooping around and we
hell?
were like, yo, there's a
Oh,
vault
I
here.
think
Yo,
it's just-
like,
Jeez.
I think we
I
need to
hear,
start
I
running.
hear stuff.
I don't know where I'm going, but I think I'm
Oh,
going to a random
There's
place.
blood!
I'm just going to turn off that radio. I'm just going to get these matches. I don't think they're important, though. This is scary. Oh my god.
Oh, there's something coming down.
yeah.
Oh my
so
God.
That might be Eric.
I'm actually having trouble watching this back.
Wait, let's go to the
Oh, God.
kitchen.
Yo, there's a fridge. Yo, melon.
You're at the fridge.
I love that.
Oh, Melon!
I got a melon.
So did I.
Melon's making a cameo.
That was delicious.
Yeah, melon. Yeah.
Wait,
I was happy
Whoa.
to have melon feature in this video.
Yo, money.
Yo, what did you see? Where is it?
So, I'm hearing you talk about this guy called Eric.
Yeah.
Who is Eric? Is he the main character of the game?
He's the scary guy. You'll see him in a second.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, jeez. Oh! Oh my god. Yo, he is terrifying.
Yeah.
He's freaky as hell. I'm
so
scared. I swear Riz is like the same Donnie as him.
Yeah. Even though we've never played the game before,
Yeah.
Riz
Oh.
has his costume.
Okay, well,
I
I'm
got
just gonna
10
wait
now.
here. Okay. Oh my god,
God.
what was that? What was that?
I don't know. He just ran at me. Okay. I got a jerry can.
Yo, you got it.
And also you can see, because I didn't like crop out my taskbar, you can see that we were recording it late at night.
Jeez. 10 o'clock. What the hell? That's like almost as bad as 3 a.m. Do you remember the demo to Casita at 3 a.m. guy?
Oh, Eli's so cray. He was so
And he would
sad.
speak to like Orange demo to Casita.
Yeah.
A jerry can? Who's Jerry?
Yeah, who the hell is
What
Jerry?
can he
I
do?
only know Gerald or
He's
Gerald Smith blue, Gerald Smurf blue.
Yeah.
Gerald Smurf blue.
I think I know where to go. My Gerald senses are tingling.
Really?
Wait, Riz has
Yeah.
Gerald senses. I thought that was only for Gerald.
Wait.
Um, nah, he acquired them.
What?
Alright.
Okay, sorry.
He won't tell me how. He said
Yeah.
it was too traumatic to repeat.
Yeah.
Could
How
they
did-
just let me pull Jerry on it?
How on earth do you play
Because
this
Jerry
game?
can.
Like, I'm sweating.
Oh
watching
my
my
god,
dog.
Eric!
Mm.
Eric's just chilling. He's speaking.
Look behind you!
What?
Yo.
Oh my
Yo,
god.
what the hell?
It's Eric Supernatural.
I'm actually scared.
Alright guys, this is my
Yo,
first
Eric,
time
why is
fighting
Eric?
I've
You
got
know
no
those
idea.
that TikTok British
Yeah.
girl challenge where they're
Yeah.
like shaking. That's what
No.
Eric looks like. Oh, if you saw it, you know what I mean.
What to do
Yeah,
about
we
it.
can't.
Oh, what's it?
I'm just saying though, the quote
Go
from
away,
Rick in this video, it's actually very deep. Like where he says, "What if Rusty saw this game?" It made me realise, what if Rusty actually saw this game? He'd be traumatized out of his mind.
Who's Rusty?
It's Nibble's dog.
I did not know that.
You didn't know that handsome Rusticus was Nibble's dog?
No.
Oh, fam.
Damn. Well, you learn something new every day. I mean, what can I
Yeah.
say? Yeah, let's carry on.
Eric, you're evil! I can set him on fire! This is really freaky. That what if Rusty saw this game?
He's dead.
Oh,
Yes.
he died! We killed Eric!
Yo, flamingo.
Relax.
Oh, yeah, play banger.
See, oh, that's credits.
Right.
Yeah.
What? Yo.
Oh yeah, this bit, we found the piano and we saw that you could play something.
No, and for
So
some
Riz
reason,
just played
I feel like we should-
Bangarang by Skeletal, and
Same.
well, that's how we got this ending basically.
All right, one sec. I'm still
stack
watching.
some
I'm like
boxes up in the middle of this room by the pillar.
you're
what? There's a trophy
continuing
in it.
searching the house.
A
What the
trophy?
hell? Come
Yeah.
here.
What is that weird thing?
Wait,
It
put
looks
the-
like a
put the-
plunger.
Let's go.
Whoa. I got a
Whoa,
key.
Ted.
Oh, you're gonna
Really?
put that on the piano?
I'm
Oh
sat
my
outside.
I'm on my ones in it. Stone Mask from Jojo. Stone Mask from Jojo.
Oh my god, Eric is
Stone
Jojo.
Oh my god. I think Dio
Right, let's go.
Yo, that is
No,
actually
you're
sick.
right.
That Eric is
Go.
Jojo.
Do you remember that?
Yeah,
The
Do you remember
that one was
that-
actually
that
freaky though.
mannequin?
Like, how did he know that I watched JoJo?
I think that's Illuminati, to be honest.
Yeah, it's probably New World Order,
Yeah,
higher power.
it's probably them
watchings.
putting up the 5G masts
Yeah,
for the coronavirus. God damn, I'm actually you can hear by my voice how terrified I am.
yeah, same.
I can't believe I made it this far. I never make it this far, especially in Roblox horror videos, because
Mm,
they're like the scariest ones.
mm.
I'm more of like a tycoon player. Tycoon actually used to be so pit fat. They're just,
Really?
they're so lame, yeah. It's like as I said, it's a bit like we were saying to Gerald that Animal Crossing is basically just a glorified Simpsons tapped out.
No, Animal Crossing is is where you do jobs because you can't be bothered to do real jobs where you actually get a real reward.
Alright, but I still stand by my Simpsons tapped out analogy.
Mm,
You can't take
yeah.
that away from me. Because Gerald was saying like you like upgrade buildings and that.
yeah.
Alright, let's see what you do with this black key.
Yeah. Maybe if we can
Yeah.
use him to jump over the fence in the garden.
Yeah.
Also, I am sorry to anyone listening to this right now. It must be extra scary with no video.
Yeah. By the
It's
way,
like-
this is actual real reaction because Billy's only seen like
I saw like the first
Was-
minute.
yeah. He saw like
I swear,
Well, we
I
were
swear,
doing
I swear. I
Fortnite
only saw the
dances.
first minute. And I mean, one night I listened to the podcast as I went to sleep, and I don't think I'll be listening to this episode as I go to sleep, because
Mm.
even the memory of this video actually god damn.
I'm sorry that I had to put it out there though, just so just for
Yeah, so
awareness.
people could see the dangers of Eric. Yeah, I understand.
Mm.
God damn, you're racking up the money though. You're racking up the money.
Yeah.
Let's see if that works. So scary. I don't know if Eric's still here. Even though we killed him.
Yo.
He's very natural. So like, normal. Like Wait.
Yo!
Whoa.
Whoa! What is this place?
I actually don't
Yo,
know.
you're going
Wait,
down a corridor.
where's Eric?
What the hell?
Where did he go?
Oh,
Whoa,
now you're in a really
wait.
white
Whoa,
room.
this is.
I'm in
whoa.
I'm in this
Yeah.
white room with a
Yo!
woman in it.
Cindy.
Oh my god,
Cindy.
Cindy.
Yeah.
Yo.
Cindy's in Roblox.
That is sick. Is Cindy gonna like tell you where you are?
Oh,
Yeah.
We should try and get on this
Alright.
balcony. He's sick. Look, there's even plants like a real balcony. We're in heaven.
Oh,
What the
What?
hell?
god damn. I always knew that the angels would be Cindy.
Wait,
Yeah.
we're actually in heaven.
Cindy's always an angel.
Whoa.
Cindy also has very good taste in wallpaper.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
it
Cin-
seems that in heaven you have like bird wallpaper.
Yeah. Cindy's an angel sent down to Earth
Yeah.
because she was too good for heaven.
Damn, you
We
must be
needed
really good if you're too good for heaven. That is mind-boggling.
Yeah, we needed her down here.
Yeah. Well, make the world better. Make the world a better place. Make the world a better place.
To be honest, better.
Damn, she called you young man.
It looks so dirty, but we're in heaven. Hey, look, this is a balcony in heaven. Look, balcony from heaven. All my days, plant from heaven.
The world over heaven. The world over heaven.
You are my everything, son. Yo, this is a weird relationship you got with Cindy.
I think I hit Eric coming from
Yeah.
me. I think I hit
You got
Eric
that-
coming from
You got the ending.
in real life.
Wait, you hear Eric in real life, Riz? Riz?
Pranked.
Yo, I
have you
love.
gotten to the,
Wait, what? Carry on.
have you gotten to the JoJo references yet? They're all
No.
creepy as hell.
I love how like you enter a door, and it takes you to
Yeah.
heaven.
Yeah. Well, actually, I want to say something about this video. Me and Riz were supposed to be in there together, but his teleport failed when we were in. So he literally just said to me, "Pretend that I'm not there." So we had to both improvise together. It was
Yo.
not an easy task
Yo, that's so weird.
for the viewers, because like, if the teleport was right, he would be in there with me.
Yo. Well, you really do go the extra mile for your viewers. That is sick.
Mm.
Pranked.
I got so scared.
Yeah.
You
Really?
don't even realise.
Gaming Blue Noob. Shout out to Gaming Blue
Oh
Noob.
my god, don't do that.
Gaming
again.
Red Noob as well. The whole fam.
Don't do that again.
No way.
Gerald Smith Blue.
Oh, wait.
Drawing Animal. That is a classic name.
Yeah, this tune is banging.
Are you not listening to the background though?
Alright guys, before we end the video
Alright,
today,
so-
I want to talk about
So you're in a graveyard.
some weird lore that I found. So
Oh,
right
you're
now
talking about the
we're
law.
opposite the shop for clothes, and there's this developer, rest in peace, Hero ESP. But I thought it was kind of crazy because he died whilst developing this horror game at the age of 18 years old, and he died on Christmas Day. I mean, that is a bit cursed, you have to admit. Like, I find that scary. I don't get sleep over this fact. But
Yeah.
some people interpret it in different ways. But I just think that this game is completely cursed. So, Riz, as we end the video, would you like to do the honours?
Certainly.
Give him a rose. Here's your rose, Hero ESP. Rest in peace, sir.
Rest in peace, Hero SP.
So,
Yeah,
we're
rest
gonna
in
end the
peace,
video
Hero
now,
ESP.
Riz.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to say goodbye?
Good night.
Yes, good night everyone. We'll see you soon. Peace out.
Yo, that was a good mother damn piff video.
You
To be honest,
what?
even though I was pretty scared like for all of it. Oh, should we watch Laser Beam? I gave players 4 hours to build. That sounds great. I'm joking.
I think we should do that another day.
Yeah. I'm only joking. My eyes are reserved for your content. Alright, so
Cheers.
I'm just gonna give my thoughts on that video. I thought that the cheery lo-fi music added a nice contrast to the scary undertones of the video.
Mm.
I was on the edge of my seat. I'm sweating, like I can't see what I saw. Like even that JoJo Mask reference, that was creepy.
Yeah.
And
Even the JoJo references we made while we were in heaven were creepy.
and that guy died on Christmas. That's like
Yeah,
that's
that
like
is
art
that just
slash
proves that.
cursed.
And also, when I was editing this last night, I kid you not,
Uh-huh.
I was on the bit where Eric comes, like where he's banging on the door,
Uh-huh.
and my Sony Vegas then crashed. I restarted Sony Vegas, and then I went on Chrome to get a song, and then my Chrome crashed, so I restarted my computer, and then my Chrome crashed again, and I was I literally and I was editing it at like midnight, and all my days I was so scared.
No, that is actually that is terrifying. I'm literally
Yeah,
whenever I hear a little noise, I'm looking back to make sure Eric's not there
yeah,
because like he's real. Like that is solid evidence that he's real.
yeah. Because like I'm pretty sure like the way he died, he was like, I think he was killed by this guy called Eric.
Uh-huh. God damn.
Although I might be wrong. Don't quote me on that.
God damn. Well, rest in peace, hero. You'll be missed.
Yep.
Man died on Christmas. That is really sad.
Yeah.
So
my guy
I mean, even with the scary undertones and the fact that I think Eric's plotting to kill us, that was
Yeah.
a pretty damn good video, and you can
Cheers.
see that Edward and Riz they provide for their viewers. So
Cheers.
there's been a bit of a mix-up recently. I don't want to go into too much
Yeah.
detail because we don't want to put too much thought on other people trying to bring us down.
Yeah.
But
Basically,
yeah, you go, Ted.
basically, we have a truce with the Present 8 podcast, alright? And we do not want to break that truce. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. And so we made this truce, and Riz makes a video. Did he make it after or before the truce?
He made it before.
And anyway, it wouldn't really matter because I'm pretty sure I can't check this, so don't believe me, but I'm pretty sure in the comments it says in the description it says it's a joke.
Yeah, he says at the end it's a joke. In the description
Yeah.
it says all these guys are really good people. Go
Yeah, and he
subscribe to
linked
all
them
of
and
them.
stuff.
Yeah.
And it was clearly a satire video. Even
Yeah,
though in my
like-
opinion there were some good points made.
yeah, like.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was it was. I don't understand how you don't know he was joking. Like it.
It was so
To be
obvious.
fair, I don't think they'd seen any. I don't think Prezi had seen any of his other content, so he wouldn't actually realize
Mhm.
that he was joking because all of his content is just comedy.
So, I'm not on the page right now, but I remember that Presley goes and comments down that it's a fair video,
Yeah,
and
And-
then, oh yeah, you go.
yeah, but he also says he says this is a very fair video, and then he puts another comment saying we are not attacking your channel if you are not attacking ours. So that just means that Riz isn't attacking their channel. But then he said, he literally he quoted I quote from his new video debunking Riz's video that he said that he's attacking Riz's channel.
That is a literal quote in the video, and I mean, me and Ted can both agree on this. I don't think it was done on purpose, but from the lack of understanding of the satire and where Riz was coming from, like the majority of the points in the video are just false. Like I'm pretty sure he one of his points at the beginning about the first guru intro over their intro taking it down. That was a joke. That was the clearest
Yeah,
joke in the world.
Yeah,
And
I'm
so
still-
and then he takes it down, right?
I'm still
then
vexed
he-
about that.
And then
No
he
offense,
says,
Prezi, but I'm still vexed.
Guru
about
podcast is wet with free teas, and like
that. Oh yeah, he said that was a
says
joke.
loads of other stuff, and then his defense to that is it's a joke. And that's like one of his only points throughout the video, like with all
Yeah.
his like Pingu head thing and stuff. It's
Yeah,
a joke.
he just says it's a joke. It's a little joke.
And
Come
what
on.
probably the funniest thing in the entire video is when he literally does an exact replica of Joe Weller, famous YouTuber's voice, and then says that it's not imitating Joe Weller. When
No, I think-
Alright.
I think there are some funnier things in there.
All right, you go.
Like, um, where he says he said he clearly didn't watch. He clearly watched like I don't know a minute of part of the third episode because he said that if you call Riz being in 10 seconds of your podcast as featuring on the podcast, then you are wrong. But he wasn't there for 10 seconds. He was there for 45 minutes, which is how long the podcast runs for.
And another complete lie he says. He says that Riz said that he's trying to take down the Present Nate podcast, which he doesn't even say in his own video, which apparently he's debunking.
Oh no,
and in
he
our
says,
in our podcast, he says he's coming for the brand, which is satire again.
yeah, he said,
It's
"I'm coming for your brand."
it's. I mean, it is a bit annoying, to be honest.
Yeah, but what
it-
can you do?
Considering that we were the ringleaders in the podcast movement, like we were doing it before this quarantine, I'd like people to just understand the joke. But anyway, there's still a truce. We haven't made any videos.
Yeah.
On them. Like I was
We haven't-
tempted because there's so many false things in that video, but
And also another thing he said was that he said that he was not influenced at all by our podcast to start a podcast, which is just
it's
not
mad.
true. Yeah,
And that is
afterwards.
certified by the fact that, like, after making the first episode, he goes and makes Discord.
oh
which
yeah.
we've literally had for over a year.
Actually, no, no, that was Natty's idea
All right, fine.
because actually I'm not sure whose idea it was, but Wesley did not know that we had a. Wesley doesn't and never has known
He's
that
never
we
known.
have a Discord.
All right, I still felt cheated though. I still felt cheated, like if it because
Especially how he didn't make it. That he only had like 2 channels.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all I've really got to say. Have you got anything else to say about this stuff?
Well, yeah, like, it's about their Discord because we're in their Discord, right? And we were talking about it, and we were just doing like I think oh yeah, he got some dislikes on his new video,
Oh, yeah.
and he said right, who disliked it then? And Billy said I did. So he muted him for 100 hours.
And then every single person who muted it, he just muted them and deafened them so that we couldn't hear each other.
Yeah, and then he was being like really unfair, like, because he wasn't muting me at all, even though I kept spamming like unmute everyone. He just wasn't like doing anything. He soft banned me and then added me back, but then like it wasn't that bad. And then like he said oh yeah, and then Nathan said that he disliked it, but he was like he said you sound like a feminist or something like that. I don't know. It was a bit weird. that
Yeah,
day.
and I don't think he can take criticism, and we've got some. I'm not gonna spread any of this, but we've got dirt on him anyway. So.
Do we?
Yeah. But I'm not gonna spread it now. I'll tell you after.
Yeah, tell me.
All right. So let's just completely change the topic. You're gonna like this. You may have seen him on the Present Nate podcast. We did want to interview him. We've wanted to interview him for a hot minute. Ever since he was Rebel of
That is
Gaming.
true. We
like,
have proof
he's
that
been
we've
top
wanted to
violence.
interview him for a
But,
hot minute as well.
As I said, finders keepers, and I guess. But anyway, I'm just gonna pull up. So this topic we're doing is Reece Musix, and I actually does he come up if you look Reece Musix because
If you type his exact name, he does.
safe.
So if you put Reece _ Musix 153, yeah, he comes up.
All right, one sec. Oh yeah, he does. All right, so
I'm just saying, I love the cover art for his
yeah.
stuff. It's
So
it's actually like
I think we should listen to Big Dreams and Good Times because there is a comment on it that
Ooh.
that will slide into
Now
our
we
next
can't-
topic very smoothly.
we can't listen to this. No, we can't.
Why not? Does it swear in it?
No, it does swear, but also we'll definitely get copyright striked
Wait, why?
by
From
a
Reece
certain
Musix?
someone. No, by a certain someone else. I'm not saying who, but I just have someone in my head.
I'm
that
completely
would-
baffled. Can we listen to Never Underestimated then?
We can listen to the new EP coming out. No, we can't.
What? Wait,
Oh,
why can't we watch any of it?
I don't know. I just have a feeling that a certain someone will copyright strike it.
Oh. But like,
mean,
what if
should
it
we do
wasn't
it?
their channel?
Yeah. Oh, that is true, I guess. Reese, I hope you don't mind that we are endorsing your channel and
Yeah,
we
yeah,
want to
yeah.
help it grow here.
We just want to help it grow. We're boosting it because let's be
We're
honest,
gonna
there's
listen.
there's some real potential.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, no joke. There is actual. We
So,
see we see the talent.
oh, man, I don't want to bleep out all the swear words, but probably I
We
think
can
I might
listen.
have to.
We can watch new EP coming out soon.
We can, and then we can listen.
Or I don't know, but that's not really like his talent. He's not showing off his talent in that.
How about? Oh, do you know? I'll just bleep it out. I'll just bleep it. I'll take one for the team.
Oh, safe.
We can do do you know which one? If either of
I
them swear
think
less.
I prefer Never Underestimated.
All right, we can listen to that, and then we need to slide into the comments of Big Dreams, Good Times.
Yeah.
All right, one sec. We need to be on the lookout for swear words, because it's a no.
Oh no, it's you commented on this one as well.
Oh, did I? Oh yeah, definitely need to interview this rising star before MTV cop him. Luckily,
Yeah.
MTV still haven't copped him, so get this
Yeah.
man on the podcast.
True.
That's all I'm saying. All right, I'm gonna turn on my camera, and I'm gonna go on the video, and although there's a comment on another video where hold on before we get into beat drop, where you say less swearing please, and he says he's gonna try and do less swearing.
Yeah.
He's working on it, but it's difficult.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right, so let's just do this.
Wait, I'm offended actually.
Wait, what
before we
happened?
start, I'm offended by the like to dislike ratio.
Wait,
Why is it 7-7?
I'm pretty sure I liked it. Hold on.
Yeah,
I haven't
liked it on
or
my
disliked it. Okay, I'll
account.
boost the likes.
I've liked it on my account, but I'm on the Guru podcast account right now, so I'm gonna like it.
Oh
I'm gonna
yeah,
give it a big thumb.
it'll only count as one because I just liked it on Guru podcast account. That's so weird how
Oh.
we're both watching on the same account.
Alright.
All
Yeah.
right.
Well, anyway, let's watch it.
All right.
Music's on the beat.
Reece Music's on the beat.
Come on.
Yeah. People underestimate me for what they think I can do.
Yeah.
But little do they know that I probably do better than you.
So you can hear from that first couple of bars.
Ooh.
People underestimate him for what he can do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he's just a humble man. He's
Yeah.
trying to make them raps. But
Yeah, like, when I
let's be
seen it-
honest. Let's be honest. Before you do you have any comments on that lyric, Ted?
Well, if he can do better than me, well, I guess he might be able to. Like, I've never actually like released my own song, which, by the way, is happening. I'm releasing my own song soon. I'm not sure when, but I'm also gonna record a music video for it. So just look out.
Oh, I can't wait for that to drop. That sounds
It's
piff.
gonna be-
And he's just a humble working boy. Like he's got a bit of stacks because he's repping the full Adidas tracksuit.
Yeah.
But he's not like annoying because he has two different colours, which makes it different. Alright.
Yeah.
All these people got me frustrated.
Alright, so all these
Oh.
people got him frustrated and bleeped off. Like,
Yeah.
because you just can't understand that he's just doing better than you. He's making raps. He's literally got a Fiverr account.
Oh yeah. Everyone, go buy a song of him on Fiverr. He'll make you the best
Literally.
lyrics ever. We'll
Hands
put the
down.
link in the description. It's gonna just buy a song of him, man.
Yeah, honestly, like it's just too good. Alright, I just have to carry on the video.
Let me show you what I can do, and I promise you'll be TikTok. But do you think really what's going on? Coming over to the pressure one. Now my mate's saying you're real scared. Just a minute, I gotta get you to punch you in the head. I'm gonna go and just show you that you're all wrong. Bitch, come challenge me about anything, what's going on? I'll come right back and you're proving your mates. My bars are better, and yours are a disgrace.
That is a bar. He says that my bars are better. He's talking about himself, and yours are a disgrace.
Ooh,
Like,
that.
you probably don't even rap, mate. He's out here on the grind. He's making sick bars. He's selling his raps. He's
Yeah,
literally.
everyone goes
I mean, he's.
sub to him.
All right, yeah, go sub. And he's also.
He's aiming. Oh no, you go.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say the same thing. You tell him.
Okay. He's aiming for 100k subs by the end of 2021. Get him to it. Get him to his goal.
Yeah, honestly, that should be
He
a
only
piece of cake
needs
for this channel.
999,984 more subscribers. Come on. Oh no, what am I talking about? 99,984 more.
God damn. Oh, it should be easy for him to achieve that.
Yeah.
And
Well, we hope so. Hopefully, hit one of his songs
you can
goes
just
viral.
you can see the talent.
Yeah.
All right, let's carry on.
Me and my homies jumping around on the beat, getting gas by hey, check your feet.
I think that lyric, me and my homies jumping around on the beat, I
Mm.
think that foreshadows a feature of someone else.
Ooh.
I think
Who's that?
well, I don't know, but he's talking about his homies jumping around on the beat. I think we could expect a collab with Reece Musix.
Yeah.
153.
But who do you think he'll collab with?
Well, I know there aren't many rappers I know. I know that, I know a bloke called Mason Gregg, and he does raps. In
Oh,
fact, you've
yeah,
seen him
true.
live, haven't you?
I have seen him live actually.
That's impressive.
It was actually really good.
Yeah,
I gave it a 10 out of 10.
But I just don't know. He's got a lot of homies, so I'd expect that. I think he's got something upcoming. I mean, we're doing like genius lyrics here, but you wouldn't have
Behind the
noticed that listening, but we've got the ears. All right, let's carry on.
Now we celebrate with champagne and chips inside. Let's get down ready by friends in the fight. Bitch, please don't try to come at me, cause you know that I'll succeed. Please stop running this me, cause you know that I'll come back with tons of bangers on the drop. Swimming money with my thoughts. I'm sorry from stopping trying, but in front of you if you crying, ayy. Bitch, please don't try to come at me, cause you know that I'll succeed. Please stop trying to diss me, cause you know that I'll come back with tons of bangers on the trot. Swimming in money with my thoughts. I'm sorry for stopping you trying, but in front of you if you crying, ayy. Had a lot of beef before it's done now. My hair's getting vexed because I got shut down. Me and my homies sitting on the beach, chilling on the beat. It's just the same, you can never out to me. Always at the drip, never failed to a bit. Now a bitch trying to say I'm the mate. Yeah, we used to until he gave up on the.
He's always with the drip.
He's what?
He's always with the drip, which is a
Yeah,
lyric from
and
his video.
he's always on the beat. Also, I wonder who made this beat for him, because I think you should make a beat for him, Billy.
I should totally make a
It'll
beat
be
for
a,
him.
it'll be a collab.
That'd be a sick collab. All right, well, Reece Musix, if you're watching this, you know, hit up my line. Yeah, just get the bread. Like, I'll supply you a free beat. I don't even care.
Yeah.
Just
Billy,
put my links.
Like we'll even show you like a sample. Like, if you watch this podcast, like the intro music, that was made by Billy.
Exactly.
That's
It's pretty decent. And I think I could make a Reece Musix type beat. I could make a slapper one. All right, I'm gonna carry on.
So yeah, just hit us up.
Now I'm back home from an expensive trip. Dripping in the finest drip.
That's literally my favourite line in the whole thing.
What?
Dripper drip dripping in this finest drip.
Yes.
Oh, that hits. I'm just gonna rewind 10 seconds.
God.
Cause it like you can hear it gives me goosebumps. If there was a face cam right now, you would see my goosebumps because dripper drip dripping in the finest drip. It's like Eminem. Like I describe him as like just a better Eminem probably. Just get a replay on that.
Dripping in the finest drip. Now a bitch is jealous trying to take some from me. I say no to that shit. But even from the beginning, are you out of it? This shit's exclusive, that's only for the best. Come and put me wrong, bitch, say it to the rest, ayy. Please, don't try to come at me, cause you know that I'll succeed. Please stop trying to diss me, cause you know that I'll come back with tons of bangers on the trot. Swimming money with my thoughts. I'm sorry for stopping you trying, referring to you crying, ayy. Ayy. Yeah.
Man, like that throughout the video it's been like zooming out on his clothing.
Yeah.
I think that's him. No, it's not. It's a different picture. I don't know. We can't get into Ladbrick Grove,
Yeah,
unfortunately, because it's copyrighted. But
Oh yeah. I mean, it is a cover.
yeah,
Actually, nah. We won't risk it. We won't risk it.
and also we've covered some pretty piff stuff. Actually, we've
Yeah.
got one more thing to do on this channel. I mean,
Oh yeah.
I'll turn off the camera just so we can sum it up. You do a little summary.
What of his channel?
Yeah. I was gonna close my door.
Alright, so Reece Musix 153. This is a very good channel. It's got some very good cover art for his songs. It's got some very good thumbnails. It's got some very good beats, some very good bars. It's just overall extremely good. It's got a very good profile picture. I love the name, and I hope he reaches his goal. He's got quite a lot of views on his videos, and he's you can tell he's grinding because he's got that fiver. He'll make you a song. He'll make you a full song for 15 quid, and yeah, just like just go check him out. He is so safe. Like he won't fail to provide with the hardest beats and the hardest raps. Like just go like I don't have any more words. Like I don't understand how he is so good at like making songs. Like
I just
and he's like
literally
he's
I couldn't agree
okay.
more, to be honest, because you can just hear with the way he raps. He's a prestiged rapper. He's got experience. Like I said, he grew up with Melon in the early stages of hip hop in the USA. He grew up in the hood. You know, no disrespect to Tupac Shakur, but he ain't got nothing on Reece Musix. Like Tupac, Biggie Smalls, you tried, but
Yeah.
he's awoken from. He's come back to life, and
Maybe he's the reincarnate of both of them.
that'd be piff. That'd be that. I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest. All right, so I think we can wrap that up here. Let's segue onto like on our hoverboard, like that
Yeah.
JoJo song where she goes dabbing on her hoverboard, doesn't she?
Oh, JoJo C.
Yeah.
No, wait, no, wait, what? No, it's not
no,
JoJo C.
no,
It's
no,
Daniel
Daniel
Con.
Con. Shut up. I knew that.
Mate, you don't even know your female rappers.
Shut
Like,
up. JoJo Siwa is popping off at the moment. That's all I'm saying. She's getting the gains. Anyway, all right. So let's just let's highlight this here. So obviously, we were talking earlier about the Dominic K's podcast that I am giddying with excitement for.
yeah,
But this
I'm sorry. I just want to apologize to Dom because I didn't actually realize because it's actually been out for quite a long time. I didn't even realize. So
damn.
we're definitely gonna watch it. Are we watching it now or we watch it after?
We'll watch it after this. No,
Yeah,
we'll
okay.
watch it after I've read this comment. Actually, you can read the comment. I reckon you can read it with the emphasis that it deserves.
All right. What, the one that I commented?
No, the Dom K one.
Oh,
It's on
Alright.
the other video.
yeah. Reece, all right. This is a bit of advice from Dom K. Okay. Just a bit of advice. If you want to make it better, express yourself more. All the big rappers have their own style that makes them stand out. It just sounds like you're reading off a piece of paper. The harsh reality is that no one is going to want to listen to that. I think you should practice at making a song a bit more exciting. Slow it down if you have to. It's not all about trying to rap fast. As long as your flow is good and you're not afraid to present yourself a bit more, it will be 100 times better.
And then Reece Musix replies with what looks like the same comment twice, but in the second one, if you read the script, it's not the best anyway. Obviously, I mean, I've listened to this one. It's still pretty fire. It's not as good as the other one. I actually
Never underestimate.
never underestimated. But thanks to that, is it on his channel, the podcast?
No, it's on the Bales Are Off channel.
All right. Well, so we can slide on to this next thing by Dom K. This is going to be the highlight of this podcast. If you stuck around for this, you will not be disappointed. What was it called
Yeah.
again?
The Bales Are Off. It's the first result.
Safe. Pretty good logo, to be honest.
Yeah, very good look. I'm sure this is gonna be quality. Yeah. I'm happy that it's short. It's a bit refreshing to see a short podcast.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
totally agree. I'm just gonna drop a sub on this channel.
Yeah. Oh well, we're on the same thing.
Yeah,
So.
and I'm just gonna click on it. I'll pause it first of all. There's good branding on here.
Oh,
can
comments
see-
are turned off though.
Yeah, but it's mental health
Actually,
awareness week,
that's understandable. Yeah, that is very understandable.
Like,
Let's just give it a like.
there'll be haters that just don't understand.
Yeah.
You can see he's repping the. He is. You can see he's wealthy because he's got the Ralph Lauren.
Oh yeah.
And he's rocking the the new quarantine cup.
Yeah.
So there's.
And also,
Yeah.
just to show off that it's Mental Health Awareness Week, he's filming vertically, just to show that he don't care about them haters.
Yeah, as you know, that filming vertically is the perfect format for YouTube. I can't wait for this. Drop that a like. 0 dislikes, as it deserves. Yeah, I think this is going to be
welcome to today's show.
refreshing compared to other podcasts. Like, we need to maintain a healthy relationship.
Yeah.
Alright.
I have no doubt that we are going to be have a long time friendship between our podcasts, because Dom is just a safe man. There's no other words.
He is so safe. He is literally so safe.
Yeah, me and him even have a name for when we're together. It's called Beef Stock.
Yo,
I don't know
didn't
why.
hear about
He
this.
just made it up. We were walking to I think we had form in a different room, and we were walking over, and he said we should be called Beef Stock. I said yeah.
Yo, if he comes to the podcast, we need to interview him on that. Yo,
Yeah.
what is?
Oh yeah, and we're going on his podcast, by the way.
Yeah. Alright, G's, we're back. I just had to sort some stuff out on Discord, and my internet was being well peak. But
Yeah.
we're
That
back,
was,
and we've got the best thing.
that was the one-time edit out where we had to cut something out because of problems.
Yeah, exactly.
It might happen again in the future, but it's
we
not
need to
gonna-
use our editing anyway, so it
Yeah.
makes it better for the listener and the viewer. Are there
Yeah.
any forewords you have for this? Because I mean, obviously we've talked a lot about it, but
I just wanted to say this is actually a very well made channel. Like the logo is very good. I see that he's subscribed to some very good people. I like the length of the video. It's already got quite good reception actually. It's already got half of the viewers press like.
exactly.
There's no dislikes.
All right. I think we should just get into this because he's staring at us very persistently. So,
Yeah. All right. Let's start.
all right.
Hello and welcome to today's show. And today we are going to be talking about mental health and Mental Health Awareness Week. Yes, so this is the first video, and I am going to be doing it on my own, but don't worry, as in the future we will have special guests talking about things such as YouTube beef,
Ooh.
boxing, cricket.
I think that was
I
a
think
reference to
that's
us.
yeah.
So be sure to
Yeah,
stay tuned for
YouTube
that.
beef.
Yeah,
mean, we
it's
don't
quite
have beef
sensitive
anymore,
topic
but
today, so
I'll be
I hope
happy
you guys
to
take
discuss
this
when we did. To
with
discuss
utmost
about the time when we did.
respect, And
But
for
yeah,
now,
let's resume.
the bales are off.
Whoa, that's sick! And for now, the bells are off, and then it cuts to the graphic and the sick music.
I'm not there yet.
Yo, you're gonna love that.
Wait,
I
I'll
know
skip
what
to
you're
it.
thinking.
I'll wait for you to get there. I'm at the bit where the
Oh.
snippet starts. How clean and snazzy is that?
Damn, that's actually a good, that's actually a sick intro.
That's a bit like
I
our
mean,
intro.
Yeah, like there's no watermark, which is nice to see.
Yeah, I mean,
And, yeah,
there's no digs at anyone there. It's just watermarks. They just
yeah,
sloppy,
we just
isn't it?
don't like watermarks. They're very unprofessional.
I would very much like to know how he's composed this, because this is really good.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
it's
it's actually
not
good
that
quality.
easy. He must also have a lot of storage on his phone to actually do the editing. Because like it must take up like 4 gigs.
Yeah, it probably did, to be fair.
All right. I don't know why we're finding this so funny. It's just 4 gigs, isn't it?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, I don't, yeah.
All right. Anyway, so I think what we're all wondering, I think Dom's going to answer this question, is why the hell are you on your trampoline? So let's see if he knows what we're thinking.
Why on earth is he outside on his trampoline?
Oh,
Right,
that's
so
what I
there's 2 reasons to that.
Alright.
One, it's quite a nice day. I mean, the sun's shining, it's been quite hot. There's a little bit of a breeze, and you'll
To be
probably
fair, this
hear
is
that
a
throughout
nice,
the rest
like,
of this, but,
tranquil setting.
I would sleep
it's a
it's very
kind of
calming.
warm breeze,
Like,
if you know what I
there's-
mean. Like,
It's like
it's,
he's like describing
been
it. It's
quite
like,
a
yeah,
nice
it is
day so
sunny,
far.
and there's like a bit of a breeze, and it's very calm.
Yeah, it's just calming, and he's actually got good audio quality for recording on his phone. It's a
Yeah.
bit like Prince EA, because he's motivational man.
Yeah, he is very motivational, actually. Like, I think we should end school.
Exactly, I think that's a
'Cause
brilliant
it's-
idea.
It's so pointless. Like, guys, if you share that video with 100 people, school ends.
Exactly, that's actually law.
Yeah.
And yeah, to be honest, like depression fake. Actually, well, we're gonna hear opinions. Prince EA thinks depression is like a mood and it goes away, but I think Dom's gonna have a different opinion. And I think Dom. I mean, it's difficult because they're rival motivational speakers. So, all right, let's
Yeah.
go.
And 2, I know that being outside, it's good for your mental health, apparently. Like, and this is what this is going to be about. Like, mental health. It's Mental Health Awareness Week. Like, we really need to focus.
I love how he
on
segues so
this
smoothly into
because,
like the
it's
topic.
well
it's
spoken.
a sensitive subject.
Yeah, no,
but
like
It's a subject that needs to be
he
talked
says
about.
twice in that
and it needs
sentence. Being outside is good for your mental health.
Mhm.
Like, and that's the topic for this episode.
We should take notes because actually sometimes I can't even
Yeah,
pronounce
like-
words. So
Just having gameplay in the background, that's not helping with our mental health, is it?
exactly, yeah, exactly. Did you see that picture of what gamers will look like in 20 years?
I think I did actually.
I mean, that is definitely Lad Bible is the biggest scientific research facility on the globe. So
Yeah.
I'm sure they know what's going on with gamers. All right, let's go.
needs to be talked about in the right way. I feel like it's not talked about in the right way when you see people on television and they're saying about things that you can do to like put that in the back of your mind, like put it at rest or whatever. Like, you can't get rid of these issues. It just doesn't work
Yeah.
like that.
I agree with that.
And
too.
those
Where he-
people,
'Cause
you don't
it's
know
like
whether
he
they
said there
relate
needs
to you or
talked
not.
about in the right way, because like people don't talk about it like in the right way, because like because the way I interpret that is like people always say, "Oh, I'm depressed," but actually you're not. You're just feeling down.
Mhm.
That doesn't mean you're depressed. Like people might make people like make jokes about them having depression, but they don't actually have depression.
Yeah, and
Right.
it comments on what Prince EA said. Like, you can't just get rid of mental health stuff.
Yeah.
And you can just tell on the first 2 minutes and 30 seconds of this that we're dealing with a professional here.
Yeah. Wait, you
And-
2 minutes and 30 seconds in?
2 minutes and 13.
Oh, I'm like 20 seconds behind you. Let me just get there. Right, there we go.
Alright.
You don't know, like, if they've been through anything, or like if they're just like living life up in a mansion somewhere in the far north of Spain or whatever, like if they own like 5 houses all across Europe, like that's not the type of person you want to be speaking to you. Like, which is why I think text messages are such a good way to open up, because I know that some people are quite shy, like, to speak about it in person, and I do think people do need to get over that, one way or another, because speaking in person, it'll give you the confidence to go and, like, speak to other people about your issues and tell them that everything's going to be fine, because the people that you relate to are the people that have been through the same thing as you, and that's what I think we're missing in, like, in how we deal with mental health, because you don't want someone telling you what things to do. Oh, go on a run around the block or whatever. Oh, clear your mind by going on a bike ride or doing something like, oh, just do your own thing, watch a bit of Netflix, take your mind off it. And those things don't help, because once that's done, you've got like the whole rest of the day to think about these things, and it's not nice because it gets your mood down. I think when you're speaking to someone, you should be like, if they're like agreeing with you and they know what you're going through and they're agreeing with what you're saying, and they're like, yeah, you're right, it's not great, like, and I don't know why people are telling us to get over it either and stuff like that. That's what you need, because it's the comfort of knowing that someone else agrees with you, and they basically have said to you things that you want to hear. Like, I know that when I've been down, like,
I'm just gonna pause it there. This man, this bloke, is speaking so much facts.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm actually immersed in this.
He's spitting so much facts that I'm sitting back and I'm dazed.
Yeah, he's putting knowledge in my brain.
No, I'm just reached a state of tranquility. You know, I think our yoga mentor, Senor Gennaro.
Oh yeah, he would
love this.
Yeah, actually, yeah, we should, when we go back to school and go to yoga, we should play it on the speakers. So whilst we're like doing that thing where we go to the
Do you know what's sick? I think, didn't we show him the first episode and he said he really liked it, and we showed him the first episode, didn't we? Imagine if he's listening to all the episodes.
Actually, yeah, I think we did.
Should we message him on
It depends. We could message him. Wait, saying what?
I don't know. I don't think we're supposed to use it for that. So that's got his own time.
Yeah, I
can't
yeah,
believe
but I don't think he'll mind. He did say satnam to me on Show My Home.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I don't know how he's surviving without Cafe Nero.
Oh yeah.
That is. That's a question I'm gonna ask him. All right.
Yeah.
Let's carry on.
I've mainly been messaging people, like asking them if they can cheer me up or whatever, and that's really helped me, because like people have agreed with me. They've been saying, oh yeah, I've had that too, it's horrible, and that made me feel good in myself, because I know that not only am I addressing my issues, I'm like helping someone else like gain confidence because they got over their issues. And you know, you never know, like you could if you're speaking to someone who really makes you feel like at ease with the world, if you keep speaking to them, then your issues will be much worse than it was before. I know that when people have issues, I know that when I've had issues in the past, I felt like the whole world was against me. like, even though my issues may not have been as great as someone whose, like, relative has recently died, or their parents are getting a divorce, and I know, like, these are subjects that people don't usually bring up, but it's subjects that I'm bringing up today to show people that it's okay to talk about it, and you won't be judged on how you feel. And that's...
I'm just gonna pause it there. That is a banger statement. He's just talking about how his podcast is different from other mental health podcasts, because they're just they're telling you things that aren't going to help. But you know,
Yeah.
Dom's here to
He's just a wholesome bloke. He just wants to help. He doesn't care about getting the 4,000 hours of watch time to get monetized.
Mm.
He doesn't care about that. He just wants to help people. Like, he doesn't want to earn the 10p from video. He doesn't care about that 10p.
And I'm sure if he probably will earn many 10p off this video, and when he does, I bet it will go straight to mental health charity or to a whisper bar.
Hopefully it does go to lots of mental health charities.
I mean,
Yeah, with the revenue we make from this video, we'll donate it all to a mental health charity of our choice.
Yeah. I think we should carry on.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of this podcast. Like, when you... I know I've been, like, going on and on, and it's gonna get a bit boring. But I know that there is a blessing in disguise when you're going through these issues, because the people that genuinely care are the people that are going to come out of that, your closest friends, and it's likely that they're going to be your friends for a long time, because they've taken the time to speak to you and they care about you enough to take time out of their day to text you and be like, what's wrong? Are you okay? Do you want to talk about it? Stuff like that. The people who are genuinely concerned are your real friends. Like, if you text someone and they're just like, oh, I'm busy, can you text later? Like, that's kind of a disheartening response, because it's basically saying they don't really care about you enough to text now and not later. And, like, that is harsh, but it's the truth. Unless they've got a proper good excuse, then they should be there for you. Like, your friends should always be there for you. Your close friends, like, no matter what, they are the people that you look up to and you see, like, a future with, like, as a friend. And if they're just basically ignoring you now...
I'm just going to pause it there. It doesn't have anything to do with it. But the pith positioning of the camera, because of his quarantine cut, when the sun comes into shot, it, like, takes out chunks of his trim.
That's true, actually.
If you watch, it's like, it's a pretty wavy haircut, to be honest, because when it's in sunlight, just watch. Oh, damn, please load. Please load.
Then what does that say about what's going to happen when you're older, when things start to hit harder?
Yeah,
you go
like
to uni, you go off for your first job, and you're feeling anxious, like, oh, am I going to impress or not? And then these people are just basically like, oh, you'll be fine.
It could be a halo, because he might be a descendant.
Oh yeah.
Like, he
The
might
savior of the,
I
don't know.
Savior of wholesomeness.
Whatever you want to save, Dom.
He's been sent down from the Holy Lands of Reddit, let's be honest. He's even repping the Reddit colour scheme.
Maybe.
Alright, let's carry on.
these people, I'm not necessarily saying they're bad people. I just think that they're not as interested in you as someone who's saying, oh, like, do you want to talk about like how you're feeling, or like, or whatever. And I know that like it's just in a lot of things you sort of forget about who your real friends are, and then when it comes to things like this you realise that some people that you may have been clinging on to a bit too much, or you may have been like forcing the friendship in a way, that's just not going to work out. And I've realised that with a few people, and I've dealt with it. But yeah, just the main point of this was to address like the sort of mental health perspective, like, and I don't think it should be like sort of mental health awareness week, because mental health isn't necessarily a negative. It can be good or it can be bad. And I feel like when people address mental health, they address it as bad more than they do as good. Like, you don't see people.
I'm just
like,
saying facts though, because like it's true. People do address it as bad, even though
Yeah.
it can be good, and like also like sometimes, even if it is bad, like it can like help people in a way. Like it will help them realize stuff that they didn't know before about them.
I mean, also, like, the definition of mental health doesn't mean, like, if you say, it's not you have mental health, it's like, how is your mental health? Like, if your mental health's bad, then that's not good. But if you have good mental health, you have, like, a positive outlook on life. Like,
Yeah.
for example, Melon, who we just had on, I think he has quite good mental health most of the time, because his outlook on life it inspires me, because actually he doesn't let other people stop his dreams, because there are loads of people that like say his Fortnite competition's fake when he knows it's real. He just needs to carry on with it, and you know he's got his friends to back him. Like Don was saying, like you just need your real friends when they're there for you. And I think this podcast is highlighting some really important things. You know.
Yeah.
All right, let's carry on.
Saying, oh yeah, like I'm feeling good mentally today, or like they just don't want to show that. They just hope it comes natural to them. And the people who have been through bad times realise that actually it doesn't come natural. There are times when you feel good, times when you feel bad, and I know it's cliche, but I know that people have said, oh, you can't have good times without bad times. And honestly, I think this just proves it. I honestly believe in that phrase, as cliche as it may be, like, because I know that once quarantine is over, I'm going to have so much more fun meeting up with people or going on holiday, doing that sort of stuff. And I know that other people will too. And that's kind of what's getting me through all of this, because I know there's been times where I've felt particularly vulnerable to the loneliness and the darkness of, and the reality of lockdown. I mean, you think that it's just going to be sunshine and rainbows because you're out of school, but then you realise school's not that bad.
That is deep.
Mm.
That is a deep moment.
Yeah.
Did you reach that bit? What timestamp are
Wait.
you at?
I'm at 12 minutes 23.
Oh yeah, you're on this. He just said school. School is actually not that bad.
Yeah.
That's so
Yeah,
deep.
like,
Yeah,
but
you
I
you explain that,
personally,
man.
I mean, like, yeah, I see where he's coming from because people like they like it can be quite what's the word, like you just feel quite isolated because you can't really go see people in real life, and like you can't like do anything that you used to be able to do. But like I personally, I am loving lockdown. Like I'm talking, I'm talking to my friends every day. That's fine, and I'm loving not being at school. But I know that some people aren't loving it, and they're feeling quite down. I just want to say like it will be over soon. You'll be able to see your friends and do what you used to be able to do that you loved.
And damn, what was I gonna say again? Oh yeah, and you know, some people who like school, like people call them nerds and stuff. But at the end of the day, remember, like when school's finished, this is a motto I've literally just come up with on the spot. Like when everyone's older, at the end of the line, nerds get bare birds. Like that is true.
Ooh,
They just do,
that is true.
because they're the ones with like computer science degree, and then they're like making, they're just like making Roblox game. Hopefully they're not dying on Christmas.
Don't.
I know. My room's dark. I need to turn on a light, but you know I'm taking the risk with this podcast. All right, we've only got like a minute left, so let's like
Right,
get this
yes.
finished because we're dragging this on.
School is where your mates are. School is where you get to learn things. School is where you can have fun. And I guess for all of us, quarantine is going to be a life-changing experience. But anyway, I'm probably going to finish this up now. Yeah, so I hope you listened throughout the whole video because it is something that needs to be talked about, and I guess goodbye.
Well, that was a very, very, very good podcast.
That was
Just goes to
that was
show.
madness.
That if you have something good to talk about, you don't need all the professional equipment. You just need a quality topic,
Exactly.
and
Oh
you
man.
need to be able to talk about it right. And this man just did it.
Oh,
Good
I rate
job,
that
Dom.
so much. Like props to Dom, man. That
Yeah,
was a
wh-
banger. It was refreshing. You know, there's a lot of podcasts around these days that are just they're not even they just get on my nerves. I won't even say that. You've been lucky. This has been like a jumbo episode. I think this is our longest one.
Yeah, this is probably gonna be like
A really long
an
one.
hour and something.
But we're on an hour and 17, but I'm gonna have to edit some of it out.
Yeah, it'll probably
Um,
be around an hour.
An hour
Okay.
and something, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Like you can
Yeah,
you
just
listen
more
to it while
content,
you're
I guess.
doing
Yeah,
some quarantine
even though
homework and stuff.
even though most people don't actually listen, I don't actually think anyone listens to it all the way through except for us.
Yeah.
So if
but-
you're actually listening to this bit right now,
yeah, you're a
go
holy
comment
vegan.
go comment on the YouTube video. Just comment
Nibal.
yeah, comment NIBBAL.
And
'Cause,
you
like, you're safe.
best believe you're getting a heart, and
Yeah, you're getting
you're
a
a,
pin.
you're a safe
getting
G.
a
You're a
pin.
safe G. I'm expecting like the
pinned.
only person that could possibly do that is Gerald. Gerald's probably our number one fan. But
Yeah, Thank you, Gerald. for
thanks,
being
Gerald. Shout out to Gerald, man.
a fan. Yeah, shout out.
All right, so I did the intro. There's not much more I want to talk about. Shout out to Dom, link in the description. Shout out to Reece Musix, link will be in the description.
Yeah,
Everyone's links are in the description. This will be up on Spotify soon. I
it'll
pretty
be
much
up on every
every
platform.
platform. I've got the knack for like getting it up on time, so I've learned all
Yeah.
the edits and stuff. So anyway, this has been like a banger episode, a jumbo episode. We've talked about loads of stuff, and I think it has to be a bye from me. And we'll see you
Yeah.
the next time.
Yeah, see you later. Peace out, gurus.
Gurus.
Bye.